What makes a keyboard premium? A minimalist and a compact design, solid construction, maybe a CNC machine anodized aluminum case, attention to detail like an OLED display, a light signature, or simply a stunning set of keycaps? Well, you usually have to spend quite a bit of money to get all of these together. What if I told you instead you can find all of these in a single pre-built keyboard? And most importantly, without spending a fortune. This is the Yunzii AL80 and it costs only $110. The Yunzii AL80 is a 75% mechanical keyboard and it comes in 3 different colorways. Each version has its own set of keycaps perfectly matched to the case color. Among the 3, I think the silver one with these keycaps, mostly white, light gray and dark gray for ESC, spacebar, enter and arrows, is definitely the most beautiful and highlights all the elegance of the AL80. The case is absolutely stunning. The design is minimalist and modern. At the same time, it has a square and a super clean shape with a soft and rounded corner and beveled edges at 45 degrees. Similarly, the sides are well shaped to achieve a not too pronounced angle of about 15 degrees, making it pleasantly ergonomic. The matte coating is excellently done. I have to say it has a very high resistance to fingerprint, not even one remains. Flipping it over to the back, we immediately notice that it doesn't have any adjustable height fit, but it still has a full long rubber feet. But what really catches the eye on the back is definitely this long glossy aluminum plate, interrupted by a small rocky peak engraved on the bottom of the case. Unfortunately, it's not particularly resistant to fingerprint, since this is the side will never touch anyway, there is no problem at all. But the AL80 still hides some interesting gems. In the top right corner there is a small multifunction knob installed. It's solid, doesn't wobble at all, and when you turn it, it gives you excellent feedback. Near the arrow keys there is this small LED light signature that, in addition to the classic light effect, also indicates battery status. If it's low, it flashes red. But what really steals the show is the LCD display, rectangular in shape, enclosed in an aluminum frame with a small side detail. It provides us with a lot of useful information, including the time and the charge level, and we can also customize it however we want with whatever we like most. The I/O panel includes a USB-C port positioned exactly in the center of a keyboard and not at the extremities as usual. It's much more convenient. It has a triple connection mode and finally a slot to store the USB dongle, which by the way has a feature I have never seen before in other keyboards. It's magnetic. And if all this wasn't enough, there is also sensational RGB backlighting. Construction-wise, what can I say? It's a rock. Case is machined from a CNC-milled aluminum block. It's literally impossible to bend or flex it. It's indestructible, a real tank. Using aluminum to make the frame brings the keyboard weight to about 1.4 kilograms. Definitely not exactly a feather and certainly not the most comfortable to carry when traveling. But on the desk, it's super stable. The keycaps are excellent. Well made. They are made of a PBT with a cherry profile and have a pleasant texture that gives magnificent grip. The Yunzii AL80 is a completely auto-swappable and compatible with both 2-pin and 5-pin switches. At the time of purchase, we can choose between 2 options: Gateron Zero Linear and Yunzii Cocoa Creams V2 Linear. I got the Cocoa and I have to say it was a fantastic choice. They have a brownies-like brown housing with a beige stem and a sensational sound. They offer 3.30mm of total travel, 2.0 plus minus 0.5mm of pre-travel, 50 plus minus 10 gram force of operating force, and a maximum force of 55 gram force. Want to customize it and modify some setting via software? Super easy. The AL80 fully supports QMQ via. Finally, the entire keyboard is powered by 2 3000 mAh batteries each, for a total of 6000 1000 mAh, which ensure 36 hours of autonomy with a LED on and with LED off up to almost 100 hours. But now, let's hear how it sounds. As you just heard, the AL80 has a rich, talky sound. It sounds practically like a woodpecker stuffed with coffee. The switches come pre-lubricated from the factory as well as the stabilizer. And here, between stabilizer and the switches, they have put sound dampening material to muffle the sound. But let's see the work done inside to improve the acoustic. Inside there is a very comprehensive gasket mount system. The package consists of PC plate, a layer of a sandwich foam, a layer of IXP switch pad, a layer of PET, and then the PCB. A strangely green PCB, barebone green. Honestly, this green PCB clashed quite a bit with quality of everything else. It's really strange to find it inside such a beautiful case. I would have preferred a white or black PCB 1000 times over. After the PCB, there is a layer of a PET pad. As I told you, the Yunzii AL80 costs $110. But is it really worth this money? Honestly, for everything it offers and especially for the quality it has, the AL80 is scandalously affordable. The design is incredible, simple but modern. The build quality is indisputable. Having the case machined directly from an aluminum block was a winning choice that gives it unparalleled solidity. Details like the large aluminum plate, the multifunctional knob, the small light signature, and especially the customizable LCD screen gave it that extra edge. Not to mention the talky sound and the phenomenal typing experience. All of this means that when we use the AL80, it doesn't feel at all like you have a budget pre-built keyboard in your hands, but a real premium custom keyboard. So, if you want a compact keyboard but are aiming at something premium, the Yunzii AL80 is definitely what you are looking for. Huge thanks for watching, see you again in the next one.